construction workers who were doing work on the court building. He felt that they were being too noisy. The judge had the bailiff go out, arrest them, bring them in, and he threatened to hold them in contempt if they continued to make noise. Now, we don't hear about these problems because as an attorney, who's going to file this complaint? The attorneys are scared to file these complaints. My point to you is judges have enormous power. I have seen judges who are prejudiced, female judges, one, who hates men. It's quite obvious if you've ever been in front of her. I have seen judges who are sexist, men who demean women who appear in front of them, especially women lawyers. I have seen judges whose every other word was a four-letter word that I can't repeat here. I have heard of judges who have changed court transcripts to hide their abuse. I want to give an example that happened to me several years ago. I had discovered that Justice Page on the Minnesota Supreme Court had a charity that he ran, and in addition to being a judge on our state Supreme Court. The charity provides scholarship to students. I'm not going to say that the charity isn't useful, isn't beneficial to the people of Minnesota. But what I will say is, before he became a judge, that charity existed, and almost no money flowed into that charity. And after he became a judge on our state Supreme Court, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars was flowing into that charity. And if you looked at who the contributors were, because they have to file documents with the state, you find out that many of those contributors were attorneys and law firms that were then appearing in front of our state Supreme Court. Justice Page was not recusing himself in those cases. I filed a complaint with the Board on Judicial Standards, but to the best of my knowledge, nothing happened. The charity still exists and the money is still flowing. The Code on Judicial Conduct allows gifts of up to $150 to be given to a judge. And that the Code of Judicial Conduct doesn't see this as a problem. But what you're going to see is that a lot of the people giving those gifts are lawyers who are appearing in front of the judges. And to the best of my knowledge, no gift can be given to a member of the legislature.
Okay. As of today's date, this letter is to inform you are no longer welcome in the private office areas of the Capitol complex. Your presence with and without camera and microphone will create feelings of intimidation, anger, and distress among the staff of the office you previously visited. This letter is now served as your official notice.